I just teased an item about an age restriction, and you don't typically see this. This is kind of odd. Let's just talk about places with age restrictions.
All right.
Just around the horn here. Froggy, name. I feel like I'm Steve Harvey. Oh, by the way, I ignored, there was another recent Steve Harvey clip where the contestant said something, and I'm not completely convinced that they don't feed some of those lines to the contestants to say, because then Steve Harvey gives his shocked face with the giant teeth for the 27,000th time. I mean, how contrived are the Steve Harvey reactions on Family Feud?
Not as good as I used to be. That's for sure.
He's a very talented man.
Listen, look, I'm not taking anything away from Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has made a fortune. He has been virtually everywhere. Radio. Does he still even do his radio show?
I don't see how these guys do it, like have 17 jobs. How can you do it?
Yeah.
Unless they record it at night. I don't understand. Is it real? Is it even happening?
Time management, Froggy.
Well, I did morning drive and then an afternoon show.
Yeah, but you didn't host 7 TV shows in between.
I did that for 22 years. I did 2 shows simultaneously, or one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Listen, my days were pretty jammed up. So, yeah, the Steve Harvey stuff. And listen, Steve Harvey, a talented guy, yeah. But, I mean, enough already with the viral clips that they release.
They keep the show alive.
They tell you the clip is viral before it's even released. All right. So
today's a big day, by the way. Pat Sajak's last show.
I know. I've got that in the pile to talk about.
Very sad.
Yeah. Pat Sajak's last show on Wheel of Fortune today.
I wonder if he's just over it. If he's just like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah, he is. He's done.
Yeah,
that's what he said. He said he's had enough. It's time to enjoy some time off. And listen, the guy made a fortune, and they only really worked couple of months a year, right? I don't know why they just didn't keep doing the damn thing. So Steve Harvey, which I kind of got off track here, but with Steve Harvey, listen, I ignore those clips now that pop up and, it's the latest Family Feud viral clip, and it's always the same Steve Harvey face, like, ooh, I'm saying? It's like, come on. It's a little old.
I love it.
I wonder what Steve Harvey's reaction's going to be. I have no idea. Oh, my God. I have no idea what his face is going to look like.
All right. Listen, I love Steve.
So where was I?
I don't know. We're talking about Steve Harvey now.
Oh, I was talking about age restrictions.
Ah, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Around the horn.
Yeah, so I was going to ask Froggy.
Bars.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good
Thanks,
answer.
Pat.
Oh, we got into it because I said it's kind of like a Family Feud thing. Places with age restrictions. Top 5 answers on the board.
All right, so bars.
Yeah, that's why I hit the Family Feud music. All right, so bars. Yes, good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Is it on the board? Bars. Yep, bars is on the board. Okay. Roxanne, place with age restrictions.
I think strip club sounds too much like bars, so I'm going to put it into that same category.
No, strip club is fine.
Is it fine?
Yeah, a bar is one thing. A strip club is a totally different.
There you go.
Yeah.
Survey says, let me see, strip club. Yep, there we go.
Wow,
good
Steve.
answer. Good answer.
Yep.
Good answer.
Say something funny, Steve.
All right, Fester.
Yes.
Places with age restrictions.
Preschools.
Bad answer.
What?
Bad answer.
Yeah, you can't be 14 and go to preschool.
Yeah, he was working backwards.
Yeah, age restrictions, preschools. What? It's not on the board?
Why do we bring this?
Anyway. All right, let me just
Wait.
get into the item here.
Car rental counters.
What?
Answer.
Car rental counters.
Yeah, you know what? Let me see.
All right.
Places with age restrictions. Let me see car rental counters. There you go.
NICU units.
All right, will you stop it? No, with car rentals, most of the major car rental companies, you've got to be 25 or older to rent a car. Some will rent lower, but I think they really jam it to you. I think they jam you right up the keister with a hot poker.
So
Yeah,
recently I had my birthday, a pretty significant birthday.
I still haven't gotten to the story yet, but go ahead.
I've been looking at my next move in a couple of years to a 55 and plus community.
What?
I would love to live one of those old, but I can't move there now because I'm too young.
You have children.
But if I'm the homeowner, I could have kids.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
You just turned 50.
Yeah.
And the cake girl, of course,
Yes.
brought that amazing
Wonderful.
amazing manatee cake, which we conspired behind the scenes to have made for you.
Thank you very much.
So you just turned 50. You're 5 years away from 55. So in 5 years, you'd be able to go into one of those 55-plus communities.
55 plus communities as the homeowner.
But those are typically like mobile homes, aren't they?
No, they have all kinds of stuff.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Big
All right.
golf course communities.
All right.
All
Can
kinds
you-
of old people half naked.
Oh,
driving
I
their
know.
golf
I
carts.
know what I've seen. I've driven by some like 55-plus communities, and they have a giant lot where all their RVs are all parked.
A lot of
Yeah, I've seen-
manufactured home communities are 55 plus.
Yeah.
A lot of them are.
Now,
Yeah.
can you bring your then teenager kids into that home with you?
I don't see why you have to stop reproducing when you're 55, right? Yeah, you bring your kids. So different ones have different policies.
So the age story that I have that is precipitating this whole discussion, and this is just something you don't expect an age restriction, and this is in the St. Louis area. Remember Florissant?
yeah,
It's a suburb of St. Louis, and we know St. Louis pretty well because during the long 18-year run of the MJ Morning Show, the first time around, we were on in St. Louis on a radio station called KSLZ Z1077. We were on that station for 14 of our 18 years of the MJ Morning Show. MJ and BJ, then MJ. And Florissant is a suburb of St. Louis. There's a restaurant. Some of the menu items: fresh snapper, jerk lamb chops. I'm looking at a lot of Jamaican style food apparently in this place. And guess what? The restaurant, which is called Bliss Restaurant, they have an age restriction. In order to go to the restaurant and just order food, men have to be 35 or above, and women have to be 30 or above. This is a restaurant. This mostly, Jamaican fare, but there's an age restriction on going to the restaurant. It's not a bar. It's not a strip club. This is a restaurant that has an age restriction. Men have to be at least 35 and women have to be at least 30 to order a jerk chicken or oxtail or whatever. According to the chef Alex Dixon.
why
In
couldn't
what?
why couldn't there be restaurants with are there restaurants with absolutely no children allowed? Just restaurants.
Well-
I know restaurants have bars and stuff like that, but is there any restaurant where you just cannot bring children? Sorry, sir, your spawns must stay in the car.
I don't know. Like, if you look at some of the major, 3- and 2-star Michelin restaurants in the U.S., like, 11 Madison, or I don't know. Are you allowed to bring a 4 or 5-year-old? I don't know.
A screaming infant.
So a couple of weeks ago, this Bliss restaurant opened. Marvin Pate and his wife opened it up. Their chef is Alex Dixon, and that's the policy.
Good business plan.
But what is the West African Caribbean cuisine and then a side of age restriction?
Hey, they're doing it how they want to do it.
I don't
Or
want to
they
eat.
kick you out if you bring a kid?
Yeah, they say the restaurant is just something for the older people to come to, have a happy hour, come get some good food, and not have to worry about some of the young folks who bring some of that drama. It's according to the assistant manager.
When's the last time you went into a restaurant? You're like, no, Michelle, we're not going to eat here tonight. Too much drama in this restaurant.
Too much drama.
No shirts,
all right,
no
so-
kids, no dice.
So what kind of neighborhood is Florissant?
Well, listen, there-
Is there a lot of drama in the
I
neighborhood?
know,
listen,
I know.
I believe there are some nice areas of Florissant. Customers who appear to be younger than 30 will have to show their ID to the hostess at the front door to get in.
Oh, please. How great is this place? What is it, Studio 54?
For Florissant, it might be the
You break.
best.
Or guess what? This story's crazy.
Torch
so
that place.
you have to show your ID to the hostess, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're going to have an off-duty St. Louis County police officer checking IDs.
Listen, they're serious.
What is going on at this?
Sorry, sir, you're 31. You can't eat here.
Is this a trend that's going to take off? Yeah, you're a 34-year-old male. Nope, sorry. Can't come in. You can't have some jerk chicken. We're acting like jerks.
Yeah, it should be called jerk chicken.
How much drama have they must have had already to say, listen,
dude, they just opened up 2 weeks ago.
then what do they know that everybody else hasn't figured out yet?
They've been open for 2 weeks. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up to see if that's a trend. Just a place where you don't expect there to be an age restriction, a freaking restaurant. I just want some curried freaking goat. I got to be, 35 to get in?